Hey. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Thank you for coming in. Um, when you come in, please let me know where you're viewing from. I know it's been a minute. I'm going to explain for my regular viewers and who was looking for me last Monday and will explain to you what happened. Good afternoon. Hey, Miss Sheila. Hey, Mike. Happy Monday. Hey, Andy. How are you? Strong Island, New York. Yeah, please let me know where you're viewing from when you popping in. I see you guys coming in. Um, I missed you guys last week. Please let me know where you're viewing from. Nigeria, very good. Thank you so much for joining our family. For those who are just coming in, good. Robbins, North Carolina. What's up, Terry? Tony? O'Keller. I'm coming to Florida soon. Jack. Hey, man, what's happening? Connecticut. Hey, Dan. Good to see you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in. And I owe you a humongous apology. I owe you an enormous apology, too. I'm going to explain. We got a few more people in. You have a number of PRS. Do you use certain? Yeah, until I got this one. And then I'll tell you about this as well. France. France is in the house. Thank you so much. James, I see you. I see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love this guitar. They sent this to me a couple of weeks ago, and I've had nothing but joy. This is the PRS 509, and it's a super versatile guitar. There's so many different tones. It's beautiful. I waited for a while because I wanted a 513, but they don't make the 513 anymore. Someone came in and gave me a thumbs down, and I apologize if this is not your cup of tea. But I appreciate you coming through and even viewing. But anyway, um, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you, Miss Sonia. Listen, I know you guys. I appreciate the thumbs up. You guys don't have to, because people, you know what? Let me tell you something. Everybody is not going to love everything that you're doing. I appreciate you guys so much. But listen, everybody's just not going to love everything that you do. So you do the best that you can do, and you just keep doing, you keep pushing. So don't let it bring you down. Make it, stronger. Allow you to be even stronger. But listen, last weekend I went out and I worked with the Canton Spirituals. I played Rochester, New York, and I think I may have some people. I met a lot of people who follow me on YouTube and Instagram, on social media as a whole, and I met a lot of you guys in Rochester and Cleveland. So I did Rochester on Saturday, and then I did Cleveland on Sunday. Got up early Monday morning, 3 o'clock, had a 5 o'clock flight, or like 6 o'clock. So I like to get to the airport fairly early. Got to the airport, everything running smoothly. Get to on the flight, and my connection was in New York, my hometown, LaGuardia. And I get to we get over New York, and they tell me, or they tell the plane, that they can't land. Say you can't land. We have some weather. So you can't land. So I said, oh Lord, what's going to happen? And I'm thinking about all of you guys. I'm telling you, I promise, I'm thinking about all of you guys when we're hovering over New York. So they tell us to go back to Cleveland, go back where you came from. So we flew back to Cleveland. So they rescheduled, say, okay, Kevin, we rebooked you on 11:30. we should be able to get you to the 11:30 into New York, and then from New York we'll be able to get you home. So we get back to New York. We're sitting there. I go to the gate. They said, okay, your 11:30 flight was canceled. So now we rebooked you for a 4:50 flight. Boom. And because of the great people of New York saying that we can't land, and I get it. You know, you don't want to land and endanger yourself if you got real bad weather. But I just hate that I missed you guys. I promise I hate that I missed you guys. I was thinking about you. I promise I was. So what I'm going to do today, I think I'm going to extend for at least 30 minutes. So I'm going to be on here for like an hour and a half today, because I owe you some time. I respect your time that much. So instead of doing an hour today, we are actually going to do an hour and 30 minutes. And I know all of you guys can't stay the whole time. But listen, I'm going to be here for you. I'll answer your questions. We're going to go over a simple chord progression. Hang out. We're going to take a simple chord progression and thank you, Andy. We're going to take a simple chord progression and we're going to blow it up. I'm going to show you different ways of using this. Also, I want to address something else. I get a lot of requests to teach songs. I get a lot. I'm telling you, I read all of your posts, I promise. I don't have anybody reading the posts and comment. I do. I read all the posts. I think I have close to 11,000 subscribers right now. And I promise I read all of your posts and I try to comment. If I missed it, I apologize. But I try to comment on everybody's posts or comment on their comments. I reply. So I get a lot of requests to teach songs. People want to learn songs, and I don't mind teaching songs, but the thing about teaching a song is you learn the song, but you don't learn the mechanics of the song. And that's my only thing about teaching a song. I'm the type of person, I'm not a microwave type teacher. I like for you to really get the full essence of a song. So if I teach a song, I want you to understand how that song works, what's going on with the chords, the melodies, the lines, the movement, the numbers. So I can't really get into that in 1 hour, where you can actually really grasp the whole concept and be able to use those elements. I call them tools in your toolbox. You know, you'll be able, instead of just learning that song, you'll be able to take what you get from the song and be able to use it for many, 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 many songs, okay? So that's why I really don't get into just teaching a song. I want to teach you what's happening within the song. In order to do that, it's going to take a whole lot more time. That's why I offer my free mini course on my website. It's kevinwilsonguitar.com. And I break down a lot of different things, so you'll have more than just just the structure. You'll have the foundation of how to play these songs, how to maneuver, and how to take what's being played in the song and play it on a lot of different songs and be able to move and be able to grasp the concept. So that's why I kind of stay away from just teaching a song. I teach I teach the mechanics. I teach stuff that will last you forever, not that thing that you'll get quickly and die quickly. I want you to get it all. So I'm gonna read some of your comments, and then we're gonna get into playing. What do you think about the Ibanez, the GB30? I think Ibanez makes a great guitar. I love the Benson guitar. I have one myself. Thanks, James. Andy, thank you so much. I'm glad I'm here too. Sheila, sir, you do this for us. We appreciate you for freely sharing and teaching. No need to apologize. We are grateful to have it. Listen, Sheila, thank you so much. And I'm posting that on here so everybody will see. And for those who come in later and watch this on replay, your comments are read. there was some other stuff that was said. One gentleman said that I spent too much time talking to you guys, and he wanted more. He wanted more. He wanted more substance, and I get that. I get that. We want what we want. We want to learn quick, and I do my best to be able to give you what I give you, but also for those who want more, and that's why I always say, if you want more content, if you want more information, go to my website. I mean, it's free. It's absolutely free. I do the absolute beginners. I do beginners, intermediate, and advanced. Free mini course. A lot of the stuff that that you guys, or questions that you ask and the things that you want me to cover is there. And all you have to do is take the time, go there, and whatever level you want to learn from the number system to the autonomy of the guitar, I mean, the whole 9 yards, you're able to get that information. So for those who want more, please visit my website at kevinwilsonguitar.com, kevinwilsonguitar.com. And there is something there for each and every one of you. Okay, so now let's get into and I hope you guys had a great weekend and all of that good stuff. Again, I miss you guys. I tell you, I was just like, maybe I should do something during the week, but I didn't because I just was really busy. So let's get into how to make a simple chord progression open up. If you have your guitar, please, we'll be in the key of C. And we're going to play a C, a F, and a G. And then back to C. Okay? We're going to play that. Okay, now the C that I'm playing. Hey, good to see you. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to stay focused. I'm reading your comments, and I appreciate it too. And some of them will have to go back and read because I want to go ahead and share some stuff with you. Okay, so we're playing a simple C chord. Let me change the view so you can see my hand. That's the C chord. That's one of the first chords you learn when you're playing guitar. That's one of the first ones I learned when playing guitar. That's a C major chord. Do it again. The next chord is an F major. Okay, and the next chord is a G major. And then you can go back to the F major and back to the C. So what we have is and a lot of times you'll see me play that chord, that triad. There you go. Okay. Real simple. You guys got that? Real simple 3-chord progression. You have it? You have it? Yes? No? Maybe so? Got it? Let me see you. Happy Monday, Bishop. You okay? Glad that you're here. Is that? One more time. Good. Good. Sheila, you got that? Everyone that's on here? Yes? If you're able to. Okay. Got it? Jonas, thank you. Yeah. Andy, great. Like even just then, I took that's yeah, good Terry, and then the Hammer-on. Hey Charles, that. So we got that 3 chords, real simple chords. Okay, we can take that same 3 chords and invert. Okay, and what is an inversion? Marcus, what's happening? I got your message, Marcus. I'm going to reach out to you probably later today. So we can take that same 3 chords and we can invert them. And what does invert mean? Doing an inversion. What is an inversion? All an inversion is changing the notes, just changing the order of the notes. Instead of being a 1, a 3, 1, 3, 5, a 1, 3, 5, instead of being a 1, 3, 5, it could be a 5, 3, 1, or a 3, 1, 5, or any of those orders, and that is an inverted chord. So you're inverting the numbers or the order of the notes that you're playing. So instead of playing, you can play. See it? And all that is an inverted triad. Instead of playing 1, 3, 5, I can play the 3, 5, 1 or the 5, 1, 3. You know? So we instead of playing, I can invert it and play that F and G like that. So instead of playing, I can play. And even I inverted the 1. Because I put the 3 on the top. So that's the 3. See? So we can do Tori, what's happening? Changing the order of the notes, Romarcus, I get you. That's it. So we have that. So we went from to so you getting that? And are you getting it? Are you getting that? So I inverted the notes and all the chords. So I took the 3 on the root chord from that, and I turned and put the 3 on top. See, this is the C. Now the C is here on the bottom, and the 3 is here, and the 5 is here. See that? Okay, so we got and this is right back to that triad, the 1. So what I like to do when I'm playing is I like to take and mix it up so it doesn't become monotonous, so I don't hear the same thing, I don't get bored. So I can do something like see that? And all I did was play the same chord. Instead of playing that note, I took it out and just played. Instead of taking that A on the top, I removed it and played, because most of the time I'm playing with a bass player. So the bass player is playing those low notes, or the keyboard player is playing those low notes. Chris, good to see you, man. I got your message. I'm gonna hit you up this week for sure. So taking and removing that A and that B kind of opens up even more if I use my whammy bar. So we went from okay. Then we went okay. Then I took away some of the notes just to give it some more texture, and you're hearing that A and B a lot is more defined, because see, we don't have that in front of it, that A and that B in front of it. So we have, and that's going back to the triad again. That same triad, same C. So now I have this, and I'm sliding into it. Half step slide, I should say. Whole step slide. So now we got a few options. We have the now what can we do again? We can do another inverted chord. Another inverted chord. It's the same chords. It's the same F and G. Same F and G. Yes, I don't mind, Miss Sonia. Okay, here we go. We have this one, what we started with, this C, the F, G, okay, and then back to the C. Then we went to inverted C, right? Then I went to even removing the E off of that C and just playing these three strings. Just playing these three strings on the 5th fret. Then I went to, because I removed the A that was on top, I removed that and played so that A is more defined on the E string, and did the same thing for the B. And then went to the triad, the C triad here. So we have then we have okay. And all of these are the same chords. Same C, F, and G. Now, let's go invert again. Let's do see that? You guys catching that? So now we have all of these different things, all these different inverted same chords, the F, G, and back to the C. We have all of these things that we can take and use and mix it up, and we can start out with like a now check this out. Now that we inverted this F with this fingering, right? We can take that same shape and play it here for the C. See, so you guys catching that? By just taking and inverting these chords, it gives it a different feel, a different tone, going from right to I'm going to tell you something else, and I'm going to change my view because I want you to see my picking. So even picking it different, the notes in a different order gives it a different sound as well. So if I went from see that? I started from the bottom. I went up, down. You could do that. So we have in any order, and it changes how it sounds. Something really simple, super simple. Even changing it there. So I'm taking the same chords, same inverted chords, and moving around, and we started out with a straightforward and went to I'm sorry, because we use this as a 5, which is the G, and this is the 4, which is the F. So we have and that's Hammer-on. Let me change my view because Sonia's going to ask me in a minute, can you change the view? Here we go. Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? All I did just then was play the same C, all the same C's that we went inverted at one time. Let's see that? Do it again. simple progression, mixing it up. Use your whammy bar. And these are hammer-ons. So, you guys catching this? Yes? No? Maybe so? You guys catching? Questions? 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 I'm open for questions. Thank you, Romarcus. Thank you, Jonathan. Anyone have any questions? I know that sometimes this is delayed. So I'm just getting the questions a little later. Even just then, what I did was only play 2 notes out of that triad. Okay? Play the 3 and the 1. See that? Hey, Marvin. Donald, hey, how are you? Donald, I'm not going to get into augmented. Right now, I really want to focus more on playing the basic 3 chords and then expanding it. I'm sure that augmented could work and work really well. But right now, I just really want to focus on taking the basic chords, C, F, and G, and it open it up so you'll have different options to play just those 3 chords and make it sound and that's just adding extra hammer-ons. See that? You good? Everybody good? Yes, no, maybe. Another way to play it, just plain. Let me change the view. Let me change my view. Playing. A lot of times you'll hear that played. See that? Inverted chords, inverted triads. And I'm adding just a little extra stuff. That's Quartet 101. And I'm also palm muting too. So I won't get that extra string noise, and it kind of sounds a little cooler too. Yes, are we good? Questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? See it just inverting these chords? Right? Using just that C, like the start of Stood on the Banks of Jordan. Terry, you so Quartet. You hear him, don't you? You hear it. And you baited me into playing the song. You baited me into playing the song. Questions? Any questions? Please don't be afraid to ask any questions. I'm here for you to answer your questions, because I put in there in the description is question and answer. This is not just a lecture type situation. I'm here for you to ask your questions. So, just using those triads. Going to the 4. No baiting today. That's right, Mike. So, even just taking those one chord, like the 4. Can you do more hammer-ons off of the 4? Yes. Okay, 4 and 5? Yeah. Let me change the view. So, the hammer-on. Same hammer-on. Can't play quartet and not play hammer-ons. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you for hanging out with us. Please, by all means, come back and rewatch. Gotcha. But if nobody have many questions, I ain't no need of me staying on no hour and a half. I was if you guys have more questions. So, Remarkers, did that answer your question? What goes on behind the head? In my head, when figuring out a track, what goes on in my head when I'm trying to figure out a track? Is that what you're saying? Chords in a track. I think first of all, I think about the major scale. Okay, and I hear numbers when I'm trying to figure out a track. I hear and listen for numbers and start off with the basics, okay? But I'm not really going to dig deeply into that today. I really wanted to cover expanding on basic chords and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, I'm listening for the number system. I'm also listening for at the bass player, keyboard player, seeing what kind of chords they're playing, how it's moving, and then I'll take it from there. But I'll do something on that real soon. What type of PRS am I playing? I'm playing a 509. This is the 509. The PRS 513 was discontinued. See Romarcus trying to bait me. He's trying to get me out of the majors that I've been playing. And he wants me to play minor. A basic minor. Bootlegging me. But yeah, they discontinued the 513 and they went to a 509, 9 positions on this guitar. Very versatile. I love it. Absolutely. Thank you, Bev Fowler, and all the great people from Paul Reed Smith. You talk with them, tell them Kevin Wilson talked about their guitars. Always good to know. I'm actually endorsed with that company, and I love it being a part of that company. But anyway, so back to you guys asking questions. Inverted chords, inverted triads. I do. Mm-hmm. One question, is this similar to octave lessons? There are some octaves that's going on. Like this, we put that, when you're playing that chord, that's an octave. So, but it's not really an octave type situation. In that, knowing each root of, yes. No. Oh, listen. Now, Sheila, you digging in. You dig it in. learning the octaves to be able to learn your neck. Your fretboard, I should say. I'm telling you. And we're going to get, actually, you can go to my my website, sign up for my free mini course, and get that information. Any more questions? Look like it's going to be a quick afternoon. I thought I was going to be on here because I knew that you guys was going to just bombard me with questions, and I'm not getting much today. Okay. Would you repeat the hammer-on at the second inversion and the fifth fret? Let me change the view. You can do it either way. Okay, and I hope that helps you. Triads, all triads is 3 notes to make a chord. 3 notes, just like 3 notes. Tri means 3. Okay? These are all triads. 3 note chords. And a lot of times you'll see something like this, and they say, oh, that can't be a triad. But it actually can be a triad because all you're doing is playing octaves. See that? See that? This is a triad. Because all we're doing is repeating octaves, just like Sheila was talking about, octaves. And all these notes this chord is doing is repeating the notes of playing the octave. So it's still the same 3 notes within the chord. Hey, Warren, good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Maybe everybody's getting it. So that's really good. I'm glad that everyone is getting it so they don't have a lot of questions. But I'm not going to be baited by Romarcus and Mike and all those cats. Yeah, I'm not going to be baited by those guys today. Yeah, but I thought you guys would have more questions. That's why I was going to stay on a little longer. But since you don't, I'm going to get off at 12. Yeah, so any questions? Any more questions? Root and fifth. Okay, so in a triad you have 1, 3, and 5. So that would be the 1 and 5. Root and 5. It's not playing the 3. See, Andy, I'm not going there. I'm not, Andy. I'm not going there. I'm not going there, Andy. Andy, I'm not. See, you guys are funny. Y'all are hilarious. But yeah, that's the root. The root is the 1, is the, like the C. If I'm playing F, the root is the F. Playing C, the C is the root. F, that's the root. Okay? So you got 1, 3, and 5. Instead of playing the 1, 3, and 5, you play the 1 and 5. Ramarka's asking me about minor, Mike asking me about, and now you starting to get trying to get me to off and talking about the 513 and 509, the radius and all that stuff. We don't want to lose our folks. We want them to hang out with us. But I also want them to ask me some questions. So using that 1 all over the neck. The 4. Let me change the view. You can see that. And that's just changing up the intervals, inversions, I should say, inversions, different inversions of the same chords. C, 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 F, yeah, that's the whole idea, and I'm posting it so people can see it across the screen. And Mike, and you're exactly right. Playing 3 chords, but it sounds like I'm playing a bunch, and it's just 3 chords, same 3 chords. Tracks to listen to for being good at figuring out chords. Listen to any song that you choose. It doesn't have to be any particular song, but just listen to a song and get in the habit of learning how the chords are being moved, or figuring out the chords. Any song. I'm not gonna, I don't have to point out any particular song. But yeah. Okay, Sonia had a question. Will you suggest a practice routine to help reinforce these inversions? I think I have an ideal based on how you're doing now. Thank you. You are welcome, Miss Sonia. My suggestion for playing inversions is practice is to, if I'm playing C, if you're playing C, find every C interval that you can. Remember what the notes are, the 1, 3, and 5, and find it all over your fretboard. Find every C chord every C major triad. Don't add the 7, just the C major all the way up and down the neckboard. Go to F, go to G, go to A, B, whatever key. It doesn't matter what key, but find those C's everywhere. If you want to do F, you can do. That's okay. I knew what you were saying. But find those 3 notes everywhere. 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 1, 1, 3, 1, 5. Sound like I'm just calling out a bunch of area codes. But yeah, just find those notes all over the fretboard. Find that. And that goes for any chord. Doesn't have to be C. It could be a diminished chord. It could be an augmented chord. It could be a minor chord. See, I said that, Romarcus. I said minor. It could be any of those chords. It doesn't matter. But just try to find those all over the fretboard, inverted. Don't change. Don't add no notes. Don't add any notes. Just start out working with the 3. And just find it all over the fretboard. And that's going to help you. Just like Mike was saying, it sounds like playing a lot of different chords, but we're not. Just those triads. And make a song out of it. And work them. Any more questions? Great question, Sonia. Thank you. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? No? No? I'm looking. I'm looking. Listen, thank you so very much for hanging out. It seemed like everybody got it. You know, it was a real quiet Monday. Real quiet Monday. Normally I get a bunch of questions from you guys. You guys are on it, so. Thank you so much. I love your tutorial and intros to songs. Thank you. Kevin Cheek, what's happening, Kev? You guys came on at the back end of it. Keep pressing and keep praising. I like that. I like that. Very good. Listen, I enjoyed my time with you. I thought I was going to be on here a little longer, but you guys didn't have a lot of questions today, so I guess you got it. But listen, remember, if you guys need more information on things that I'm sharing, please go to my website, kevinwilsonguitar.com. kevinwilsonguitar.com. There's a free mini course on there for absolute beginners, intermediate, and advanced players. Listen, great stuff, and it's free. Free mini course means free. Don't need anything. Thank you, Romarcus. I'm going to hit you up. I'm glad that you got a solid foundation. It's not microwaves. Listen, you guys have a great week. Don't forget, Thursday, there'll be a clip posted. I'll be sharing some stuff with you guys. So take advantage. Take advantage of this stuff, okay? Have a great week. Take care.